Hope you guys like that. That's something I'm trying to live with. Figuring out what all this software can do is kind of fun. Today, we're talking about something that I like talking about, and that's retirement. Goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. What is your goal? Mine right now mainly is just take care of my family, provide for my kids, make sure that they have everything that they need, want, and probably more than they need in most of my cases anyway, because I like to go a little overboard. So you can just ask my wife that. She'll verify it. But anyway, today I learned something from Kale this morning, which was, again, if you're just now tuning in for the first time, I will listen to a regular podcast. So I listened to yesterday's, start watching it today, and then I react. So he talked about what would it take for you to retire, and how to do that, and what the rule you use is you whatever you can get into savings, you take times 4%, and that's what you would live off of for a year. And once you figure out how much you want to live off of, then you know how much money you need to save up and how much money it's going to take for you to do that. So, and then you can put years, how far off you have and stuff like that. So, for instance, if you wanted to live off $10,000 a month, you would need $3 million, because $3 million times 4% is $120,000 a year, which is $10,000 a month. Now, a lot of you are sitting there because it's very easy to look at life through your own perspective and only your own perspective, and think inside the box you've been trained to think within, and that's trading your time for money. And when you're trading your time for money, it makes it really, really, really hard to make $3 million, let alone save $3 million. Which is why if you want to become a millionaire, you need to start a business. And the reason I say that is right now, based on the sales I've done in 18 months, I could probably sell my business as it sits right now for between $500,000 and $750,000. Someone would buy it because it's functioning, it has systems in place. Sales are regularly occurring now on 3 platforms, so that I could justify that asking price. Now, if you want to give me another 24 months, my asking price might be $3 million. And that's how you get to that goal. So if you take mine's probably going to be closer to 10 million, because I'm not going to be ready to retire. I want to try to get to that point within the next 5 to 10 years. But let's say it's $10 million and you invest all that money. Bad investing, I mean, you would want to shoot your investor if he only makes 4%. So we're going to just say 4% is the rule, because that enables you to account for inflation, some losses and stuff like that. But let's say you got $10 million and every year you take out 4%. However, I'm going to do it, 12 times a year. So once every month, I'm going to take out whatever. So at 10 million, 4% is $400,000. Divide that by 12, you're at $30-something thousand a month. Do I need that? No, I don't. But guys, I like to give. I like to do projects. I like to have fun. I want to travel the world with my wife and kids if they want to join us. I want to do all kinds. I have things I want to do. And if you think about it, when you have time, you spend more money. If you think about last time you went on vacation, you probably spent a whole lot more money than you would if you were just stuck at home. So anyway, take a dollar amount in your head. How much would you need to live off of for the rest of your life if it was a monthly allowance? And divide that by 0.04. And that tells you how much money you need to have saved up and in your investments. Once you reach that goal, you can quit working for the rest of your life. So it's easy to save. It's not easy to save, but it's easy to, in your head, think, I just need to get to this point, But when you put all these numbers out there and you visualize it and you start saying, I need to get to this point, and this is why I'm working my tail off, then once you get there, then the rewards is the rest of your life. Okay, and then in closing, it's a 5-minute mark. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. It's 5-minute mark. In closing, when I get my business value to between 10 and 12 million dollars, and I painfully built this from nothing into something and push the button, sign the papers, sell it off to somebody for between 10 and 12 million dollars, I can then take 4% of that money on a monthly basis. And if it's 12 million, then that's $40,000 a month for the rest of my life, And I'm living off interest alone, everyone. I'm living off just the interest. So when my wife and I pass away, at the very least, my kids are going to split 12 million bucks. That's 4 million apiece. That's how you pass on a legacy. That's how you, and then you teach them to do the same thing. God didn't put us on this earth to be a slave to someone else. He didn't put us on this earth to work and rely on a government to take care of us at the end of the time. He put us on this earth to love each other, to take care of each other, to serve him, and to show his love to others. And if you can situate yourself by using the brains that God gave you to work your tail off for 10, 15, 20 years, and sell the business, make it an asset, make it something someone else wants, install systems and make it valuable, sell it to someone else for 10, 15, 20. I mean, you don't have to put a cap on it. That's just what I think I need to live off of. Get it to that point, sell it, and then live the rest of your life sleeping until 10. Going to Europe for 3 months because you have no responsibilities anywhere. Going on a cruise, and then when you get off the cruise, get on the next ship because you have nowhere else to be. Being at every one of your kids' events, being at every one of your grandkids' events, because they mean that much to you, and you worked your tail off to get to that point. So I hit 7 minutes. I did go a little bit further. I'm going to play my little fun. I don't know. That's cool to me. So.